Good afternoon, my name's Keith, I'm one of the Breckland Master Gardeners, and this afternoon I'm going to tell you a little bit about my passion of mine, which is these darling little things. They're called chilli plants. Last year I grew one called the Trinidad Scorpion Butch Tea strain, which was then the hottest chilli in the world. That has been superseded by this one, which is called the Trinidad Scorpion Moruga. Now, and if you know anything about chilies, or if you don't, look it up, there is a heat rating called the Scoville heat unit rating. This has now been superseded by this precious little thing, and this is called a Carolina Reaper. Grown first in Carolina in America, and called the Reaper after the Grim Reaper. This is now the hottest chili in the world, with a heat rating of over 2 million. I'm just longing to see the actual finished thing. Now we're going to pot this on because these are now getting rather large in there. These were sown in a propagator in individual cells, one seed to a cell, which gives you much better germination. And then they were brought on after they'd come up a little bit and potted into here, but now these need to be potted on into a bigger pot. So I've got one here so that this will now fit nicely into there. So we just take your pots and put a little bit of compost in the bottom. This is just ordinary potting compost from I can't remember where it came from. Anyway, people think that these are tender little things. They're not that tender. This should have a very firm root ball on it when it comes out, and the best way to do it, if you put your fingers over there like so, if you look there, you can actually see there are roots coming through the bottom, so it should be a nice firm root ball. Give it a good tap on there, and there we are, that lovely firm root ball there. That will sit nicely in there. And then we get some compost around, sit that in the middle of the pot, get some compost around it, firm that in, give it a little tap, which releases some air pockets that might be there, and then just top it all up round the edges there. So we now have that hottest chili in the world ready to grow on, get bigger and produce some amazing chilies.